What's up, family? Welcome to Dr. J's Office Hours. I am your host, Dr. J. Williams, and I'm happy to share with you the wonderful conversation I had with entrepreneur, author, and marketing coach Brendan Boyd. We spoke about how his childhood challenges developed his strength and resilience, the power of nurturing professional relationships, and serving your way to opportunities. As always, I learned so much in this conversation, and I have no doubt you will too. So step inside my office and vibe with us on this episode of Dr. J's Office Hours. Brendan, what's up, my brother? What's going on?
Oh man, what's the word, bro? I'm super excited to be on your platform, connect with you again. I think the last time we connected was when you were in LA, right?
Yep, that was the last time. Yeah,
we went on a walk. We went on a little walk. Talked about a bunch of different topics. That was the last time. It was a couple months ago, man.
Yeah. And time flies, man. I know I had to get you in my office hours, man. I really admire what you do, your hustle, your grind, your journey. I think it's so unique in where you are today. And so I'd like to hop right in and get straight to it. What would you say as you reflect back on your career thus far? What would you say was a defining moment in your life that led you to where you are today?
One of the moments that defined me to kind of get me to where I am today, I think there was a couple of different moments. I just think each moment did something different. You know what I'm saying? Like if I could trace it all the way back, I would say the biggest defining moment is when I was a kid and I witnessed a lot of death around me. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom passed when I was 15, my dad passed when I was 12, my grandmother passed away when I was 16, and she raised me she was my guardian. My aunt passed away when I was in my early 20s. My uncle passed away, great grandma, both of them passed, and I was the only child. So I think going to multiple funerals as a young person, I think that's seeing your mom use drugs. And going to like crack houses with her just because you wanted to hang out and be with your mom. Didn't really feel endangered, but just was like, this is a different environment. I want to be with my mother. This is where she's taking me. This is where I'm at, but just happy to be around her because I don't live with her, right? And then, being like that cliche kid on a stoop waiting for his pops to pull up. Every time his pop says he's gonna pull up and never pulls up. I think those moments was probably like the first defining moment, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt like that built character, it built a tougher skin, it built some resiliency, which was perfect for me to start to utilize as I got older. So I would say that was like the first moment, and what I could gather from that block of time in my young life at that time was probably just gathering the resiliency. So we bring this back to like old school games, right? Let's talk about Mario, let's talk about Zelda, or even now like with, how the newer games are. You're still collecting something, right? So you get all your coins or whatever the case may be, and then you cash that in for something, right? Whether it's a sword, another weapon, a shield, new armor, different clothes, whatever the case may be. So I think for me, during that block was me getting my coins up so that I could gravitate and purchase this resiliency. So I think that's what I picked up from that part. You know what I'm saying? I collected all these different like memories and experiences and obstacles. I never felt bad for myself, but like these were all my different coins that I was collecting. And then during that time period, I cashed them all in for resiliency. Now moving beyond that, I think the next biggest pocket for me was fast forward, let's say, because all that happened, I was still probably from like 12 to 22, like that happened. So now if I fast forward to like 34, which is, 14 years later, and I'll fill in the gap. But at that period, on this particular season, I remember that I was moving up. I had to move out of the apartment that I lived in. Me and my business partner of 10 years, we had a clothing company that was very impactful. we broke up. You know what I'm saying? So that business was ending. There was a girl that I was seeing, and that was ended. You know what I'm saying? All at the same time. And then I would normally go over to basketball to kind of like resolve or take my mind out of what I was going through so I could get over things. But that wasn't really hitting the same. So then I gravitated towards running. And I think that new set of challenges was like the next thing that helped me get to where I was. And I would call that season like pivoting and structure. You know what I'm saying? Because like with running, it don't matter how many times you run, every day is hard. You know what I'm saying? Like you run 1 mile, 5 miles, half a marathon, like it's still hard. Like I just ran the other day, and I don't really run that often. And I have ran 2 marathons, but I just ran 2 miles, and I was just like, yo, this is hard. Like I can feel it, like from my insides to the outsides. And it's not hard like it hurts. It's hard because you're just enduring something that you haven't done in a while, and it doesn't matter how many times you do it, it's still a challenge. It's building something in you in real time, but it's still challenging. So I would say that was the second time, I had an impact. And I think the third time was probably when I moved from Boston to Los Angeles, and from at that period, I was 34 at the last checkpoint. So that I'm 30, I was 39 at that point. You know what I'm saying? So that third, I guess, checkpoint, and no one's really asked me how you said it. And I mean, really, the way I'm saying it to you, I've never really explained it this way. But that was really the third period. So me getting here, then it was like, all right, it's new. Because when I came here, it was like, I needed to not be anywhere people knew me. I needed to be in a different environment. I wanted a different climate. I wanted to be able to be outside. I wanted to take the skills that I've learned through all my previous years and put them into something different. And I wanted to prove to myself that I could do it, and then prove to other people that, may have seen me one way and not another way. Like, you know what I'm saying? So those were the things that I would say.
Thanks for listening. If you like notes from this episode and more, head over to drjaewilliams.com and download Dr. J's Gems. I got notes from all the episodes, helpful resources, and curated content exclusively for my Office Hours fam. Absolutely free. Yes, you heard it right, free. So check it out. You never know. You just might learn something new. And remember, you are what you've been waiting for. Talk to you soon. Peace.